I live in one of these little cottages in Guelph. It's very unassuming from the outside, but you realize it was actually built back in the 1860s. You wouldn't know it from the outside, but if you go inside and you go down into the basement, you're going back to the 1860s. A lot of these houses in Guelph have got these basements. They don't really work well as a basement. Water comes in and they're hand dug out with either dirt or stone walls down there. When we first moved in, we used to hear these strange noises coming from the basement. It'd wake us up in the middle of the night and, we didn't, sounded kind of like birds or animals or some kind of musical call. And then after a while, we realized it actually was music. We were hearing strange music coming from the basement. And I went down a while later and I started to notice these little piles of little metal remnants. I didn't know what they were. And on closer examination, I realized they were pieces of harmonicas. Little piles of harmonica parts scattered around the basement like animal scat. It was like if your dog came down and crapped out harmonicas. And then we realized they were kind of originating out of this mysterious tunnel hole that is in our basement. Harmonica remnants. It seems that in the history of Guelph there was a rivalry between the Catholics and the Protestants. Like there always has all through history, all over the world, still going on in some places. I wish they'd relax and cut that out. During the First World War, when conscription came in, it seems that some people were exempt from conscription. And curiously, if you were entering the novitiate as a novice Jesuit, you were exempt from military duty. And of course, this the Protestants weren't keen on that. And then some prominent citizens, their sons, it seems, all of a sudden got the calling and decided to enter the novitiate. And that riled the Protestants up to no end, and rumors started flying that, the Jesuits were hiding munitions and cannons for God knows who, and I guess it was the old, if you're not with us, you're against us. And then it got really crazy, and someone suggested that the Jesuits were digging a series of tunnels, a network of tunnels under the city for, I don't know what purpose that would be, to get to the Albion. That's what I'd do it for. Anyway, I was wondering, we've got this strange tunnel here, and I was wondering, often rumors are based in fact, and maybe they did dig those tunnels, and this is one of them. I don't really know where it goes. A friend of mine suggested that, hey, maybe they did dig this series of tunnels, and there's been this underground society that's been living under our city all these years, playing the harmonica to amuse themselves because it gets lonely and dark down there, playing old Catholic hymns. I know it sounds a bit crazy, but hey,